Stock futures are rising as investors look ahead to lots of earnings reports this week. And this morning's pre-market gains are building on a big rally on Friday. The Dow jumped more than 650 points to end the week, while the S&P and NASDAQ both climbed nearly 2%. NewsNation business contributor Lydia Moynihan joins us now live. And Lydia, what companies are announcing earnings this week, and what can we expect from those reports?
Yeah, last week overall was a down week on Wall Street, so clearly some optimism here that maybe we can turn the ship around and actually see some green on the screen this week. Lots of earnings. Bank of America already released their earnings and exceeded expectations. That's good news because both major banks, Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, really missed their earnings expectations last week. We're also looking at another bank, Goldman Sachs, to report earnings today. And it's really going to be pretty much every sector that chimes in for how they're performing. We're going to see some entertainment companies like Netflix. We're going to get airlines companies like United, pharma companies like Johnson & Johnson and Abbott Labs. And both Twitter and Tesla are reporting this week. So that'll be interesting. And, you know, the reason we pay so much attention to what these companies are saying is because it's not just backward-looking data of how they have performed for the last quarter, but they also issue, guidance for what they expect the rest of the year to hold. So it's not just the backward-looking indicator, but also what they're anticipating in terms of macroeconomics and whatnot for the rest of 2022.
Lydia, the Fed has sort of backed off a full 1% raise in its interest rates. Looks like we might be looking at 0.75%, which is still significant, but this might lead to an increase in the value of the dollar. I'm noticing that the dollar reached parity with the euro for the first time in 20 years. So what does the strength of the U.S. dollar mean in relation to the U.S. economy and perhaps the European economy as well?
Well, I mean, the trillion-dollar question, obviously, is what is the Fed going to be doing? And the report, of course, from the Wall Street Journal yesterday that they are looking to raise about 75 basis points at the end of the year. But I think the question is, was it soon enough that they did this, and at what cost? Because even though they're fighting the war against inflation, I think there are concerns that maybe they're going to do it too aggressively, potentially, and kind of push us into a major economic cool down. So we'll have to wait and see on that one.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.